All right, students, and now we're here, and we're going to the last one is the angle side postulate. And remember, it's very specific. We have the angle side angle and angle side. These are different things. The order does matter, and we'll go into more details as we progress. So, if two angles and their non-included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and their non-included side of another, I don't have to write that, of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. All right, and we have this image here. All right, notice how we have, again, it's very important. We have this angle, and we have this side. Notice how this side is not between the angles. All right, what do I mean? It's not between the two congruent angles. All right, and that's why we call it non-included. It's not between. That's what non-included means. All right, so that's it. And in fact, to reiterate it, let's draw this picture right here. All right, the non-included side of a triangle is not between the two congruent angle pairs. All right, and we'll even draw a picture. We'll just copy this picture down from the iBook. All right, non-included side. And here is another way the triangles could be oriented. Non-included side. And then we're going to draw this picture that shows the difference between the two. All right, so here's an angle side. And we'll just copy and paste to make the perfect triangles perfectly congruent. Okay. Yeah. That's an angle side. And then we'll show what an angle side angle is. That's an angle side angle. You can see how the location of the congruent side is in between the two congruent angles. So that's why it works like that. All right, so let's just knock out these problems right here. All right, is there enough information to prove these two triangles are congruent by angle side? So again, we have an angle, we have a side. Now realize again, vertical angles come up a billion times, all right? They're angles formed by opposite sides of an x. All right, that's an angle as well. So we have an angle, and a non-included side. So that seems pretty good to me. And again, notice how the side isn't between the angles, just like how S is not between both A's. It only touches one of them. All right, here we have an vertical angles again. We have an angle, a non-included side. So let's go with yes. Sweet. All right, here we have an angle, and what we can't forget is that we have this shared side right here is congruent to itself by reflexive. Don't you forget that. You're in trouble if you forget. Angle, side, so another yes. Sweet. All right, just a few more problems and we're done with the notes for today. What additional information do you need to determine that the triangles are congruent by angle, side? So let's see. We know that these two angles are congruent. We have this side here. So I need angles that would make the side non-included. So it specifically has to be T and G, because then we have angle, side, and that side is not between both angles. So G and T, let's make sure there's no typos in this iBook. Sweet. All right, over here. So although we do have vertical angles, we need to focus on this angle. If we do W and X, that's it right there. Even though we have vertical angles, we're gonna ignore them. And this last one right here, oops, I forgot to do that. By angle, side. Again, K would make the side non-included. Whatever letter this is supposed to be, apparently a U. So K and U. And that's it right there. Sweet. All right, submit these and have a good rest of your day.